we have two amazing people, on the show today. But just before I get into it, I just want to give you guys just a little bit of information right now. So as it stands, 5 pairs of housemates were up for eviction in week 4. The 5 pairs were up for eviction as ZINWE, checkers, better, 1EX in handy, and double K. Our acts to stand for possible eviction. So the pair with the lowest votes were evicted as ZINWE. So the evicted housemates today that we have on the show, that's Zion, 27 years old from Edo State, who was in a romantic relationship with Chinwe, and also Chinwe is 30 from Imo State in a romantic relationship with Zion. So how you guys doing this morning?
Very well.
We're doing good.
Okay, cool. I'm fantastic. I'm great. So that romantic relationship, how's that going? Let me start with the guy. I see. You're wearing. My boy owns that brand. Though.
Really?
Yeah, we went to uni together.
Oh
yeah. CJ,
nice.
it's my guy. Yeah, sure.
I call him my older brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I say, how long have you known him though?
Yeah. Since I was born.
Really?
Yeah, since I was born.
Do you live in Benin? Do you live in Benin?
I live in Benin, born in Lagos, but I grew up since day one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. What part of Benin do you live?
I live on Saple Road.
Oh.
Limits Road.
I know Limits are near that hotel, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
off that.
Off that, yeah. Okay, cool. So, like I said, so that this relationship thing is this still going on because of all the
It's
travel?
going on. It's going.
Okay, so you guys are good.
Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of. We've been privy to.
It says
the
preview.
media.
Hey, you make it sound like it's some nuclear code stuff going on right now. Say we've been privy.
Because being in there, you can't really know what's going on outside. But coming out, so seen everything.
Yeah.
But we'll still holding strong.
All right, so let me ask the lady, how you doing today? Love you. You look amazing in pink, by the way.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, sure. So how is this relationship dynamic? Is this still going on?
Of course it is.
Really?
I mean,
yeah,
we came out to some shocking revelations.
But it was
obviously.
based on the conversations that especially you were having in the house.
I'm not saying based off the conversations we've had.
Yeah.
Conversations were had and misunderstandings were a part of the game. But coming out, opinions were formed as well. And based off those opinions, we didn't really expect that level of criticism towards the relationship.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's the both of us in it and we understand what happened. But other people seem to be taking it a little more seriously than
they're so inside it. They are way inside more than
way
us.
too deep in it, and I'm just like, you guys chill.
And mostly, I think it's because when you put your relationship out there, you're on the show like Big Brother. People would always have takes about about it.
For sure.
We signed up for that.
I know. So let's start with you. Though. So there were rumors. Let me not say rumors. Though there were. Let me just say concerns or speculations that you had like a pregnancy scare. So how's that doing?
That's ridiculous.
Why?
When I got
you said it yourself.
I got that question yesterday, I almost removed their teeth.
Why?
Like, you guys let me be. I mean, as a woman, there are many factors that would lead
Stress.
to you missing your stress.
Yeah.
There's hormonal imbalance.
Yeah.
There's PCOS. It's a lot going on with women.
Yeah.
So having that speculation or rumors from the women, the female demographic, is just like, girl, you should know better,
Yeah, but
I mean, for me, I'm not saying a pregnancy is bad. I'm at a stage in my life where I can afford to be pregnant and give my child the best care. Regardless, I have a partner. I didn't go in there to say, "Oh, I'm a virgin girl." No, that wasn't the entire idea.
That's
but
pretty much surprise, by the way.
I mean,
If I will come back to that, so we'll keep going.
I mean, if it was indeed a pregnancy, there's no big deal. We move on. It's life. I mean, I would happily announce that, hey guys, we might have a little ZINWE on the way. But that's not the case. Anyway.
Because most times because you seem rather concerned. Because I don't. So normally though, when you have like balance issues, maybe PCOS or maybe hormonal imbalance and everything. So normally, what's like how long can it be delayed for? Like maybe if you're expecting it on like Monday.
So a woman's body is unpredictable.
Okay.
So there's a time I once had surgery one time and I didn't get my period for maybe like 3 months after the surgery. Okay. That was stress induced.
Okay.
Did you get me? Yeah. So there are different factors that
would lead to it as well.
That would lead to you missing your period. Yeah. It does not now translate into
you having sex or something.
I mean, sex is normal. I'm not even trying to act like I do not have sex.
No, I'm not saying that.
I look fresh. There's something going on there, don't you think?
I think so. I think that's fantastic. So, but either way, so I think all that's been sorted out right now, right?
Of course.
Okay, cool. So, so you spoke about the bad energy, Zion, like, in the house, especially coming from Wani and Auntie. Do you want to, just expatiate on that?
Okay, so in that house, being in the space with people you don't know, getting in there and
sounds like my boarding school.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. It's like a classroom.
Yeah.
It's just like a classroom. You have your people. You have people in the front seats. You have people in the back seats. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
But being in there for a long period of time and getting to experience everyone's energy at different stages in the game, because it's a game, you get to feed and see bad and good energy. So there was a time in the house, where I know for sure almost everyone in that house was feeling some bad vibes, just like that. So I'm not gonna say it was just the only time I really felt like Wani and Handy really like puts off some energy that I was not fucking with was during the eviction show. When they
were clapping, when the other
even the nights before, like when they were going at it with Ruti, I was holding Handy and Wani back, trying to stop them, and even going back and forth with Ruti and them, trying to stop it, because I know it's a cat fight. It's bound to happen. Girls are gonna fight. No wahala. Go at it. As long as it doesn't get physical. That was not bad vibes for me. Bad vibes for me was when they literally celebrated someone's exit. We all worked hard to get here.
Yeah, but it's a game show though.
It's a game show, yes. Someone is leaving. Let them
I should be happy though, because it increases my make money.
Be happy. Be happy, because I get it. You weren't having good vibes from her or whatever. Internalize it or sit back. You don't have to come out and say po. So for me, I felt like that was bad.
Yeah,
that
was music
bad.
video. Don't think so.
Whatever. So that was just
okay, cool. And also you, Chinwe, you had also a lot of I wouldn't call it a rivalry though, but there was a back and forth between you and Nelly. I think you also accused her of stealing your chain or something.
Yes, so
24 karat.
24 karat.
Emphasis on that.
No, so the thing is, I've said this repeatedly. I even had to clear it up with Biggie. So it was a misunderstanding at first, right? I feel like if myself and Nelly were on speaking terms in the time it happened, it probably wouldn't have escalated in that manner. Now, I walk into the locker room and I see my jewelry pouch out of my locker. I instantly assume someone was trying to play games with me. And I go mad. I go off instantly. And then after some time, Suge comes out to say, oh, this was what happened. Nelly found it in her wash bag. But in the heat of the moment now, right? I mean, it's as much as we can say, oh, do a 360, a switch instantly. I'm human as well. I was already letting off steam. And I blew off my steam and went straight to bed. Now, before I went to bed, you know, I gave it some good thoughts, and I'm like, well, I mean, I already said what I said, you know. And then the next morning, Nelly came to have a conversation with me about it in the laundry room. And she explained to herself, she said I was, you know, calling her names, insulting her. And I explained myself to her as well. Like, yeah, I said, I made, you know, I said I'm robber. I mentioned some name callings, but it wasn't targeted at you specifically. Yes, it was based off how I felt at the time, up until I knew it was you who found the jewelry pouch. And after we cleared that up, she was even like, oh, she understands where I was coming from and she's sorry about that. I didn't want to speak further on the issue, right? It was probably the night when we had to leave that Ruthie now even told me she was the one who found the jewelry pouch and kept it in Nelly's wash bag. Do you get what I mean? So now it's just, I feel like I probably did her dirty because, I mean, if I had that information at the time,
you wouldn't have reacted the way you did.
I wouldn't have reacted the way I did. And if I even after having reacted the way I did, right? If the information came to me maybe the next day, or I would have gone to her and be like, oh, wait, chill. New information has come and I'm sorry, you know, I made it seem like you were the one who took it. But in the initial phase, when I went on that rant, it was not targeted. I wasn't like, Nelly is a thief or what. I went mad. I was upset and I was blowing off steam. And that was the situation.
All right.
My bad though.
Yeah, you blew off a lot of steam though, you know, also towards your partner too as well. And a lot of people, you know, criticize you, you know, when you say stuff about, you know, you being the foundation for him coming to the show and stuff. You know, the flight tickets and everything. So it seems like, you know, you blow off quite a lot of steam.
So I'm an emotional person.
I know. Well, are you Pisces by chance?
No, I'm Virgo.
Oh, Virgo. Okay, cool. Understandable.
Understandable.
Yeah. So have you guys been able to, get through that? Because when you
We're
say
totally over that.
yeah, because when you say stuff like that, especially men having egos and stuff, and knowing that you're in relationships, and and I think in a partnership, people should do for the other. And you should be able to do for him, and he should be able to do for you too as well. And
first off, I'm even glad I'm in a position where I can do for him.
Yeah.
There's always the conversation about what do you bring to the table as a woman. That's not the case between the both of us.
Okay.
We are there for each other. And as much as I spoke based off my emotions at the time, I was upset.
Why were you upset though? You thought he was neglecting you?
No, so I felt it was a case of me having an issue with someone and him wanting me to apologize to the person immediately.
Yeah.
I clearly said I wasn't going to do that.
Okay.
And he instantly went cold on me.
Yeah.
Like, bruh.
Yeah.
How do you pick sides in a fight? I'm your babe here, even if I'm not going to do what you want me to do in the moment, it's not enough for you to go silent. It's just, it was more like, you were hanging it over my head, like, do this or I won't speak to you. And that wasn't, it didn't sit well.
Okay, cool. So, boy, now you guys have been able to talk about that. And
we did. Even in the house,
okay.
We spoke about it a couple of times. My initial fear was, like you said, men have ego.
Yeah.
Right? And once a man's ego is bruised, it's a lot to come out from.
Yeah, true.
But Zion took it quite nicely, he was very forgiving towards the situation and we moved past it.
Okay.
Even coming out, I still tried to know, like, babes, like, are we really good on that, or did you just say it was good because we were in the house? And it's like, we're really good on that.
Okay, good. So to Zion, you said something just before as she was answering the question. You were like, the fact that you're staying silent doesn't mean that you're being cold.
So what happened in that?
Yes,
I'm sure everyone watched the clip and saw what happened. So I'll just backtrack. So she was having an issue with Chizoba.
Okay.
In the house. Initially, when the go off was let off, I took her side. Yeah. She can attest to that.
Yeah.
I took her side there. I haven't calmed her down, took her to the lounge, calmed her down still. Then seeing the small going back and forth still, I took her to the garden to go and cool off. Yeah. And she was like, I'm calm. For me, you are calm now. Yeah. No wahala. So I went back in, doing my own thing. Next thing I realized that we had a task.
Yeah.
They were in our team. So I was like, me knowing Chizoba is someone that you can actually talk to and encourage her to do something or persuade her to do something, and she would definitely do it. And she has told multiple times that she has a lot of respect for me. So I feel like I could convince Chizoba to go and tell or apologize to Chinwe. And Chinwe also apologized back. So that was what I proposed to Chinwe. I would tell Chizoba to come apologize to you. Because me knowing Chinwe, she will not go and tell Chizoba, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me take this angle. Tell Chizoba to come apologize to you first. Then you apologize back.
Yeah.
So that was the angle I took. Then if she had communicated to me that, she's not feeling like doing it now, she would do it on her own time.
Yeah.
I'd have been calm with it. But when she said no blatantly, I was like, personally, I took it as disrespect. Because firstly, people were there. If you are, like, the way you communicate things is the way people take it. And I've told her this multiple times.
Yeah.
So I was like, no wahala. I kept short. I took conflicts from, I had not eaten. I was hungry. And DJ Flo said, Zion, take my conflicts now. I said, let me take. I took 1 or 2 spoons, gave her back, and I rested. So her, that was attitude. She started ranting. I started saying, this one, you're giving me attitude. Where is the attitude? So me taking conflicts and me keeping quiet, now attitude.
Well, you guys have sorted that out. Well, and you've moved past, whatever was said and everything. Yeah. So, but how do you guys, deal with that dynamic? Because especially in the kind of society that we live in, a lot of people, the norm is for, the guy to be older than the lady, so to be able to provide, direction and leadership. So, it's the other way here. So, have you guys been able to walk around this dynamic?
For me, like I'll say, I've had multiple girlfriends.
Okay, multiple
girlfriends in my past. Yes. So, but in that number, I'll say maybe just 2 were younger than me.
Okay, so the rest, so you like older women?
It's not that I just like older. Like I have all my guys. Most of them are way older than me.
Okay,
you feel me? It's just how I move. I like to hang out with people that
are older than you.
Not just older than me, that are more mature. So
I'm just
speaking on the guy terms, on the guy angle. But for girls, most times I just always click with
older women.
Girls.
Yeah, okay.
Not to say older women, just older girls.
That's
it, babes.
I'm not saying women doesn't mean I doesn't try to make it seem like they're not baddies or anything.
So me, once if I see a baddie, if I see a babe, no matter how old you are, I will approach you. For me, like the angle I should keep
my mother away from you, this guy.
It's really not that deep.
No matter how old you are, bro.
Now the angle that I take is that no matter what it is, if we both agree to be in a relationship, the man takes the role as the man in the relationship. No matter the age he is, the woman takes her role. Okay. Everyone assumes that role. Okay. That is how it is. Okay. So no matter, I don't see age. I did not see age when I saw you. I saw that you are a babe.
Not me, huh?
I'll talk to you and my friends. So you get me. So it's not like I just see you and I be like, how old are you? You're older than me. I'll bounce. Now, if I saw you and I was feeling you, you tell me that you are 10 years older than me. Okay.
It's no problem. It's no problem. You go with that.
You get me?
All right, cool. So, I like the conversation that we had, earlier, Chinwe, when you said that, a lot of Nigerians, especially with the pregnancy thing and the way they took it, over the top, and how you were, pretty vocal about the fact that you were having sex and everything, and it's not like you went into the house of virgin and stuff. Yeah. So there were also speculations as well that, you guys got together in the house. And conversations around that. So it's not for me. It's not for me to say, "Oh, did you or did you not?" Yeah. At the end of the day, you guys are a couple.
Like,
so I mean, at the end of the day, you guys are a couple, and you guys will do what couples do. Yeah. To even me, even if I don't stand for fornication, I'm keeping myself for marriage.
That's good.
Yes, fantastic.
Commendable.
I know it's hard. Yeah, very hard.
Hard to be you, bro.
I know, bro. Yeah. So, do you want to speak on that, or
having sex with my boyfriend?
Yeah, in the house. A lot of conversations have been, on around.
It's a weird conversation.
Why do you think so?
This guy is my boyfriend. I went on the show.
Zion and I just
I went on the show
with your boyfriend.
With my boyfriend.
Yeah.
I could have gone with my sister. Okay. I could have gone with my best friend. I could have gone. I have people in my life.
Oh, okay. But you went with your boyfriend.
I went with my boyfriend.
Oh, that's cute.
So I'm still going to be the way I'm with my boyfriend.
Outside the house.
Inside the house. Even there were conversations we had that I was even like, babes, I feel like we're acting a bit different from how we are on the outside, because outside the house, it's a totally different conversation. In the house, we had to still, restrain ourselves to an extent.
Okay.
I mean, even in my interviews, I already made it clear that PDAs are totally my thing.
Okay.
Do you get me? I like to be touchy. I like to, spend quality time, physical touch, stuff like that. So having to hear people go wild about me having sex with my boyfriend, like, who would you rather I do it with, you?
No, and I think it's also the dynamic, or that sense of false morality that a lot of Nigerians have.
Exactly, because I mean, some people met themselves in the house and still went ahead to have sex.
Oh wow, okay, cool.
So why is that not an issue?
Yeah. I don't know, but Nigerians always say, "Oh, don't dress a certain way, don't act a certain way, don't do certain things." But meanwhile, we know everybody's doing these things. So
yeah, but if we live our lives according to the standards other people have set, we will just end up existing as opposed to living.
Yeah, I know.
That's not how I roll.
Anyways, away from all that drama and everything, now that you guys are outside the house, so what are your plans? What were you doing before you went into Big Brother?
So prior to going on the show, I am a beauty entrepreneur. Okay. Personally. Okay. I also do business with my dad. Okay. So my dad worked in the oil sector for 35 years.
Yeah, when you say oil, like oil and gas.
Oil and gas,
okay,
yeah.
Cool.
He worked with NNPC for 35 years. He was a Pengerson chairman for 2 administrations. Okay. So, I mean, he does some other oil servicing contracts with, the company, and I work in his company as well with my dad. Okay. So, yeah. Besides that, prior to going into the house, I was working on my salon and spa.
Yeah, where? Here in Lagos?
In Benin. I live in Benin.
You guys live in Benin?
Yeah, we're fully based in Benin.
You guys met in Benin, where?
We met at...
No, I'm just curious.
So we met at a bachelor's eve, actually.
I see.
Yes. Okay. So away from all of that I was doing prior to going, because this is totally outside the entertainment space. Now, me going into Big Brother is a huge leap into the entertainment space, and I intend to milk the entire situation. I intend to host shows, go into acting. I'm a drama queen, I'm sure you can tell. Go into acting, you know, the entire 9 years. Just see what the industry has in store for me and apply myself in the best way I can.
Okay, cool. That makes a lot of sense. So, so Zion, before Big Brother, what were you doing though?
Well, I feel people might know this already because I was a model.
Okay.
I've worked the runway in Abuja.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
where the Africana thing?
Yeah.
Oh, you were there?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. So a model, fashion designer on my own brand.
Okay.
Started my brand 2021.
Okay.
Yeah, Relics.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was basically my main occupation, basically modeling, fashion designer. But going into Big Brother, of course, you have dreams that you want to push when you come out.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely acting and getting into the entertainment space, of course.
Okay.
But definitely still pushing my bigger modeling gigs, pushing my branding to the next level, hoping to have stores around Lagos, Abuja, Benin, definitely, because that's
near forestry.
You get the vibes.
You know,
so
I went to uni in Benin, so
okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
So that's just basically the plan.
Okay.
Entertainment, definitely. Any gigs that come that I feel like I can definitely put my best into, I'm doing it.
Okay, great. So since you guys have been in the house, what has changed? Since you've been out of the house, what has changed since coming out? You know, like maybe in your personal lives, in maybe any music that has come out, any movies that has come out. What has really changed?
I don't even know what movies. It was you that was saying earlier about the Drake 21 Savage and the rest of them. I'm like, oh, cool stuff. You know, I haven't had enough time. I only got my phone last night.
Okay.
And I just went straight to speaking with family first.
Okay.
And, you know, besides that, I feel like our lives have changed because, I mean, even walking by our hotels, you're hearing, hello, Chinwe. I'm like, you know me. Okay. So my life has really changed. I'm famous now, you know. Aside that, I don't think anything has really changed based off my personality. It's still same Chinwe, opinionated. You're going to hear what I have to say.
Yeah. So I think, you know, as adults, you know, we should always have just very difficult conversations.
You know, still the same family-oriented babe, still the same lover girl. I'm not going to change myself for anybody. I can only improve in certain areas because life stops when you stop to learn. You know, it's life. You learn, you unlearn, you relearn.
Okay.
That's the essence.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. So who are you rooting for to win, actually?
So I still have my people in the house. As a pair, obviously rooting for Double K as a pair.
As a pair.
Yes.
Okay.
But if it comes down to having an individual win the show, then my girl V can have it.
Okay.
You know, because I had a good friendship with Victoria in the time we were in the house.
So okay, great.
Rooting for her.
All right.
Her partner, I'm not so sure anyway.
Yeah. Who are you rooting for?
On what I heard yesterday.
Yeah.
Concerning, was it yesterday? Yesterday. So I'm still waiting for Double K because Kelly's my guy.
Okay.
Yeah, we built a relationship in the house. I feel
what kind of relationship? Friendship, right?
Friendship.
Okay, cool. I just want to point that out. Okay, girlfriend is here. Yeah, sure. I just say,
So it's my G.
Okay.
Yeah. I call him my Pelesa brother. That's
your what?
Pelesa brother.
Oh,
That's Sapele.
Okay.
So there's a connection there.
Yeah.
But I feel like he lied to me. So
about what?
My guy is married. He's not even dating the babe. He's married.
Yeah, but it's weird how you guys didn't quite figure that out.
I did figure it out.
Yeah.
She peeps that already.
Yeah.
But me, on my own side, I was feeling maybe they're just dating.
Yeah.
She was like, they're married.
Yeah.
I'm still like, maybe they're just
dating.
Look, it was so bad. I was so shocked. I started monitoring his ring finger.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I was just like, maybe he likes her and she didn't, because he told me that before they became besties.
Yeah.
He liked her. She didn't like him.
Okay.
Then they went the bestie route.
Yeah.
Then she started liking him. He was already in the bestie ship.
Yeah.
So it was like, he's staying there.
Yeah.
So now I feel like even the sapling that he told me is a lie. Because I'm like, bro, he told me a lot. So,
I know. But I'm sure that, once it's out, you guys can just sit down, just have a conversation about that.
Definitely. But definitely, if not Double K, my G's, the Radicals.
Yeah.
Those are my boys.
No problem, though. So, this has been a very interesting conversation. I love the fact that, Chinwe didn't hold back. And wishing you guys, all the best here. I know relationships always try always come under a lot of pressure, especially when you guys come,
Yes,
from the house and everything. So I wish you guys all the best from here. I'm looking forward to everything that you'll be doing. Yourselves being together too as well. I wish you guys, amazing babies too as well. If you guys decide to take this beyond, just dating and everything. So yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe for more content like this. And also, don't forget to check out all the other content on the other shows on the Beat 99.9 FM.